Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cece here from Pop and Thrills, and we're here with Matt. Matt is a collector since 2019. He's been collecting Pops, not just Pops, but is when he started. I'm gonna let you guys tell you a little bit about how he started collecting. So go ahead, Matt. Tell us.
All right, guys. Yeah, so 2019, I got into Pops mainly because I was collecting bobbleheads for the Mariners, and they switched it over to Funkos, and didn't know what I had. My first Funko was Ken Griffey Jr. I put it on the shelf, didn't think anything of it. It was just like any of the other bobbleheads. And then I got a few more at the games: King Felix, Edgar. So yeah, I started to get into the Funkos and realizing what they were, and checked out Funko Field, realized that they were sponsoring Everett's minor league baseball team. So really started to get involved with that, and checked out headquarters, walked in, realized, man, there is something for everybody. And man, I almost bought the whole store when I first walked in, man. It's crazy. So yeah, something for everybody. Really enjoy the aspect of that you can collect anything down to Power Rangers like I did as a kid, Turtles as a kid. Kind of just brings me back, the nostalgia of it. So
yeah, I think that's how a lot of people are. They come into our store, they walk in, like, there's a Pop for everything. Like, come up with the counter with 20 of them. They're all excited. So it's really cool to see people get excited about what they get and what they collect. And seeing that Funko put that out there in Washington, and then it kind of blew up.
Yeah.
To where you got like 200 plus of them now.
Yeah, at one point I had a good 500, and yeah, I really had to minimize and start reducing. Just, came too much and didn't have enough space, and wanted to really narrow it down to things that I really wanted to get involved with.
So that's why we're here, guys. We're here buying a lot from Matt. We're taking out like around 260 Pops from him. Estimated value is like around $17,000. So we're gonna talk about some of the stuff that he collected and how he got them and things like that, so you guys can kind of get a feel. It's not just about us telling you guys Pops. Like, we want to hear stories from people that we buy collections from. So he's gonna share a couple of the things that we're taking to Pop and Thrills with us.
Yeah, so here we got some limited pieces. These are my babies here, especially in particular the Edgar Martinez. That one's limited to 11. You're not going to find many pieces that are 11 or less. I think there's only a few out there that are even 10.
Yeah, I was checking PPG, and there was maybe like, it was more than people had in their collection, because there's only 11. So some people
24 Edgars out there.
Yeah, 24 of them. But yeah, it's like super limited. It's something that is going to be hard to find, and we're excited to take this to our store and display it for people to see, something super limited like that. Like I was telling Matt, I checked eBay, and some of these bad boys were like going for like $4,500. So it's crazy to see something like that so limited.
Yeah, it's hard to price an 11-piece Pop, but yeah, it's an exciting Pop to have. Unfortunately, I didn't get it at the game. It would have been kind of cool to be one of 11 to get it, but I did a lot of my own collecting, buying, selling, trading, and the big one was just trading away a couple pieces that I had that were obtained just based on more trading. So just you keep working yourself up and eventually get to where you want to be. So here I am, getting you the collections. I'm hoping these get into some good hands, people that really care about their collections.
These will get into really, really good hands, things that we know customers will appreciate, and we'll hold on and we'll have a story to tell, our customers when they go, how do you have something that's 11 pieces, how do you have something that's 21 pieces?
23, 51, 34, and it's autographed.
Yeah, and it's autographed, so it's some cool stuff to see.
Some of these are even going down to the first wave of NFL football Pops. So, I mean, this is the first Pop to ever come up with the NFL. So, Yeah, it's Russell Wilson. But still, big Russell Wilson fan. So,
what's the story behind this one?
This is another one that I obtained just through trading. But this one came out. It was sold at the games in the team store, and it was limited to 5,000 pieces. Unfortunately, I wasn't collecting during the time this one came out.
Yeah.
But you know, once you dive into collecting, man, you do what you can to obtain the pieces that were ahead of you, you know.
That were ahead of you, that you want to have in your collection.
Which is a good chunk if you started in 2019, Funko started in 2010. I mean, they were working in a little warehouse in Linwood, Washington, which is just a couple towns over from me, man, and no idea they were there. I had no idea headquarters was there until 2019. It was like, man, how did I not jump on the bandwagon earlier?
And that's what we're trying to showcase, to show people that took that long for you to find out about Funkos. Now imagine now that we're reaching all these people. We have a warehouse now here in Arizona for Funko, so it's interesting to see that dynamic. That
Funko followed me, man.
They followed me.
Man, but they decided to follow me out here.
They liked it out here. They like the weather, so they made it out here. So we're taking in a bunch of his collections and just show us what you're gonna kind of keep, because you're still kind of collecting and you collect other things. We're gonna check out those as well too. But show us in Funko what you plan to keep.
All right.
As well.
So yeah, I'm planning to keep a lot of my autograph pops. I'm really getting into the sports memorabilia, autographs, baseball cards. So I decided to hang on to a lot of the autographed ones. Some of these are really special to me. You know, things like Ken Griffey, who signed the Funko for me. I had to send that one in to get it autographed, but you know, that's a special one. You know, a lot of these are super meaningful. I grew up with Stone Cold Steve Austin as one of my favorite wrestlers. You know, Jason David Frank, who, you know, rest in peace, man, just recently passed away. But I obtained this one a couple of years before then, and yeah, it's limited to only 9 pieces. So you're not going to see that one out there very often, but just all these in general are just special pieces to me.
He has a Snoop Dogg. Before Snoop Dogg had a pop, he just recently got his pop made. So it's funny seeing him have a Snoop Dogg with an MTV pop signed, which is like something that I've been having to do with the Suns, because they don't all have pops. So what I'm starting to do now is having them sign the Suns Gorilla.
Okay.
For the ones that don't have an actual pop. So
dang, you got some Sun Pops? We might have to pop you. Some signed Sun Pops? Okay.
Yeah, I have a Mikal Bridges I just got signed.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get more of them worked out, so we'll see what happens.
Booker's got a pop. We're going to have to go get that one.
And I was really close. I was there for the Christmas game in Denver. I got a picture with them, but I didn't take a pop because I didn't know if I was going to get a chance to.
Plus, it's hard to carry something like that, you know? Like, oh, let me carry this pop around. That's the thing. That's also another reason, you know, it's a little easier to store cards and different things. But these pops, man, you put them in the cases and they stay in good shape, you know? That's why you're getting a lot of them are all well protected. Getting them from a collector who, you know, understands the value of them and the protection of the box.
So we saw what he has in pops. We're gonna go see what else he collects out there as well too.
All right, y'all. So big time sports collector, baseball cards, sports cards. Got a huge box full of cards that were obtained for some of the draft guys. Big time sports collector, got different items. Comes all the way down to Cal Ripken's autograph, Pat Tillman downtown, 101s, Devontae Adams, Deshaun Jackson. Got a big heavy hitter here. That one was just obtained from a hobby box, $100 hobby box. This one just sold, not this one, but the same out of 50 sold for $3,000. And this is another short print. You're not going to find it very often. But yeah, man, we just getting into the cards. All kinds of different cards. I was mainly getting into Funkos because of the bobbleheads, like I said, from the Mariners, and this is one of the pieces that they gave out at the games. Game of Thrones, Felix. But yeah, this is what I was into beforehand.
So it was nice talking to you, Matt. Showing us what you have here, and now we're gonna take his collection and hopefully find some good homes for your pups.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
You know, make sure that they people know now that we kind of know the history. It's cool to be able to tell people about that history and how those kind of came about, because like I wasn't collecting in 2019, 2017 when those were releasing, so it's cool to hear the stories that they did.
It's fine at the fall, bro. Ah, good shit. Look at you, man. Savage. Holding that bin one-handed. Do those have a chase version?
No.
Okay.
It's all metallic.